Ayo, what is going on? It's your boy X coming at y'all with a brand new video, and as you guys can see, we have the new Galaxy Opal Chris Paul. Just posted a gameplay on the Galaxy Opal Andre Iguodala if you guys wanted to check that out as well. So that's out there, you know, just to go peep. But this Chris Paul is actually a pretty decent card. I mean, 99 offensive and defensive overall. The one thing that's going to hurt CP3 is the fact that he's only 6 foot, but he could be one of the better 6 foot and under PGs because, I mean, 52 Hall of Fame badges. He can shoot from deep. He can do everything really well. There's really nothing to hate on this Chris Paul besides the fact that he's short. You know what I mean? Like, that's really the only thing that is going to hurt him. He even has a gold moving truck. You know, so they made an effort to try to make him a little bit better as a shorter guy. And one big thing that they did to help this Chris Paul out is gave him a 90 driving dunk. You guys know, shorter players that just can't dunk the ball, they really aren't it, and that's not what we want. So the fact that they gave him a 90 driving dunk is something that is huge. The playmaking, obviously crazy. His defense is awesome. Even interior is up to an 88. Like, I'm telling y'all, they did the best that they could to try to make this Chris Paul usable at the PG. You know, gave him moving truck. They gave him good interior defense. You know, he has good rebounding. He's super quick. They even gave him a 94 strength. Like, they did whatever they could, which means CP3 has potential, you know, to sit there and have some fun, you know, at the PG position. So we're going to try him out, run this little squad, and see what we can do with them. But without further ado, we got to hop in the freestyle, check out his animations, see what he's got kicking. All right, so here we are, and as you guys can see, Chris Paul has every single hot zone in the game, and obviously he has that, you know, CP3 jump shot, which I actually think is pretty money. Little bit on the slower end, you know, it's not a base 98, a 38, or even the Wade, but it is, I still think, pretty quick. It's just not, I guess, you know, as fast as some other jump shots are, but honestly, I still think it's pretty nice if we're being honest. So, you know, be that as it may. But off dribble, interesting. I don't know if it's really something that I want to use very often. It's kind of one of those ones where it stops right on a dime and takes him. So it's not really one that I'm a biggest fan of. Also, his, you know, tween, really, it just ain't it, man. He can't, well, actually, you know what, I lied. He can tween a little bit. I was sorry. His behind the back is what isn't really it. When I was using it, you know, in freestyle earlier, it didn't feel great. You know, I mean, look at it. It's not bad, but it's really, I don't think it's something that you're gonna want to do. But his between the leg spam is something that you can still do pretty quickly. But that behind the back was not something that I was at least feeling. So maybe it isn't as quick as we thought, but. Alright, yeah, he can between the legs pretty quickly. I don't think it's Pro 2, you know, level of good, but it's definitely not bad by any means. Good hop steps and everything about CP3, honestly, feels pretty nice. So he has a potential, you know, to be that best 6 foot and under guard. So, yeah, it is what it is. I mean, look at the dunk animations he's getting. I was shooting around with him. He was getting some, you know, crazy-ass 360s and stuff like that. I mean, this is Chris Paul we're talking about that is coming out here and doing dunks like this. Just unreal. But, I mean, if Shaq's got a three-pointer, Chris Paul should be able to dunk. So, you know, is what it is. But CP3, it definitely feels like a beast. Super fun card. It definitely one that, hopefully, we can kill it with. But, yeah, without further ado, let's hop right into the game and see how this Chris Paul can get kicking in online. Alright, here's the squad we're going up against. Anthony Edwards, Glenn Rice, Pascal Siakam, Chris Bosh, and Wilt Chamberlain. Honestly, not great. Obviously, he's got Wilt, who can't really shoot, but two really quick players in the beginning. And overall, pretty decent squad. We'll check out his bench to see, you know, if there's anything crazy there. Rudy LaRusso, James Worthy, Luka, Dave Calvin. Okay, pretty decent player. Like, pretty decent squad, if I'm being honest, but it's not one that I think is absolutely insane. So we might actually have a pretty decent matchup here. Boom, and there we go. My man's hopped on mic a little bit. Obviously, I don't have anything plugged in, so I can't hear him, but hopefully he's not saying anything too crazy. But just threw on my defensive settings, he's going to throw his on, and he won the jump ball, so let's see what's going on. Trying to cook up with this guy, but we got Danny Manning, a beautiful defense, going to go into the post, and read it like a book, but he still snacks it down. Don't, like I said, snacks it down. Is what it is. Let's run the pick and pop with CP3 and Anthony Edwards. It gets Anthony Edwards, Eddie Curry. Ooh, that is way too deep for him. Wow. Oh my God. No way that should have gone in, but hey, is what it is. We smack him down anyway. Let's see, Anthony Edwards taking a shot full white, and ooh, it smacks it in. All right, it's only fair. It's only fair. We just smacked that. Let's see what we got. My man's just full court pressing on CP3, which I'm not really, you know, fully understanding, but is what it is. Let's run around in circles and see if it works. And CP3 taking a Curry layup, gets the board out to Batum and gets the assist. Okay, CP3 is having trouble scoring, but he is slanging the rock like it is nothing. Thank you very much. We just got to guard Anthony Edwards, and we will be, you know, perfectly fine, to be honest. But let's just see what it is. A one-man full court press is pretty easy to at least get the ball in for. And let's see what we got going on. Call for the pick and roll. Let's see what my man's has cooking up. CP3, oh, jumping through and the dunk over Wilt Chamberlain and Anthony Edwards. Look at my man's go. How did we not get that steal? But bouncing off the back of Wilt Chamberlain does. It gets an easy, quick dunk there. And shot creator takeover on his Anthony Edwards. Pretty interesting. Look at CP3 go out here getting wide open, running it through. Can we get another one? We can. No, I should have just went up with it because he's playing in between, but is what it is. Get it back to the corner with CP3, call the pick and roll, and now he has switched to a little bit of off ball. He got that CP3 dunk on and was not having it at all. It's Chris Bosh on CP3. Interesting matchup there. Gets wide open and green light for CP3. Thank you. 5 points, a rebound, as well as 2 assists. Held up big time there. Call the pick and roll in the corner. See what happens. There we go. He's got the off ball fully. Switching to some on, and there we go. CP3, the Curry layup. It does go. 7 points, an assist, or 2 assists, and a rebound. Playing pretty decent. Not gonna lie. Let's see. Danny Manning, call the pick and roll. See what we got. There we go. Hit him with it. Beautiful pop out to 3, and that's a green light. Thank you, Chris Paul. 3 assists. Not too bad. I mean, you know, off dimer is pretty money, but oof, I was hoping we could get there in time, but CP3 just could not get the contest that I want. Cannot be stopped there, but pretty decent quarter. Only down 3. Definitely not playing too bad, but his little switch between on ball and off ball is messing me up just a little bit. All right, let's get it back. Fist 64, 5 out. Luka is in at the PG. Like to see that. Luka doesn't get used nearly enough. CP3 to the paint and getting our dunk. There we go. 9 points as well as 5 assists. Not bad at all. CP3 honestly is feeling pretty decent. I'm liking the shorter guy right now. Getting through it. There we go. Beautiful defense by CP3. Just got to get the board, and we do. Back to him. Let's throw it over to Anthony Edwards because he got that Wilt Chamberlain matchup. Actually, we could have had that for a little bit, but let's see. Oh, beautiful. CP3 getting open in a green in Luka and Wilt face. Thank you. 12 points. That half Deadeye is popping up big time. Let's wide open. There we go. Eddie Curry with the board. Back to CP3. Let's see what we got on the board. There we go. A snatch, and he's playing us pretty decent. But there we go. Get open, but a late weight falls. I guess it's fair because he's been smacking a few, but we're getting open with CP3. We just got to find a way to convert these all into buckets for us at all. Let's bring it back out and call that pick and roll. See what he's doing. Oof, he's fighting too much towards the screen side, which isn't working. Nicholas Batum, nice and easy. Midi banks off the backboard and in. Bank is open apparently today. There we go. All right, let's get it back to CP3. We got to get a bucket. Fist 64, 5 out, down. Let's go. Get the snatch. Ooh, CP3 to the basket and the finish over Kiki Vandeweghe at 19 points. My man's is killing it. Honestly, CP3 is feeling pretty nice and has held his own against a Luka Doncic card that I feel like a lot of people would say is easily better than him, including myself. But CP3 honestly is feeling pretty good in this matchup. Oof, look at him slang it through, get it over to Danny Manning. Nice and easy catch and shoot. A green. 7 assists for CP3. My man's getting hyped. Look at him out there. Jeez, you give me that. Oh, but Rudy LaRusso is stopping us in our tracks. But oh, no, that was a pump. Okay, it was a pump fake with Batum. He went up with anyway. But the midi blessed us, and we are up 1 going into the half. 19 points, 8 assists for CP3. Playing significantly better than I expected. Alrighty, let's see what we got with CP3. Anthony Edwards back in the game. Let's go. Here we... Oh, if we were a little bit closer, we could have had it. Get the jump in. Yeah, not working for us. Kick it back out. Swing it to the corner. And let's call the pick and pop. See what we got. And... oh, he went to the screen a little bit. Danny Manning getting left open, but my man's expected. I literally just played a game a little bit ago where some dude threw a bunch of bailout passes and didn't miss a single one, all on-point dimes. And that one completely whiffs for us. Here we go. We just got to stop the threes with Anthony Edwards. And interesting that he was able to get that to fall. But, you know, is what it is. Let's throw it to our own Anthony Edwards. Let's see it. Get the loop on here. Oh, CP3 is just walking so far away. It isn't what I want, but there we go. CP3 gets open in another green light. 22 points, 8 assists. Honestly, the CP3 jump shot's not feeling too bad. Obviously, it's a little slow, which is not ideal, but it's allowing us to green it pretty consistently. Oh, yes, shut down the Anthony Edwards threes. That's what we want to do. And, oh, Will gets, oh, that's going to be a flagrant, isn't it? Yep, a flagrant one for playing good defense. I don't really know, but he's probably going to bang out both these free throws and tie the game up and then get a bucket. We'll see. Alrighty, here we are back with it. He banged out both free throws and is going to try to get, you know, some cheesy beginning play there. Oh, Eddie Curry should have got that. Wilt in the post. Yeah, passing it out to Chris Bosh. Going to do the pick and roll. Oof, how we didn't get in the way of that is crazy to me. But, oh, beautiful, beautiful defense there by Danny Manning. My man has shut down Chris Bosh completely. We got Batum in there again. See what he's doing. Trying to throw it out to Anthony Edwards. Doesn't get that one to fall. Looks like he wanted to. Beautiful. We just got to shut down the Anthony Edwards three-point cheese, and we are golden. Oh, we got a switch that I was not looking for. Full bar. That one's not going in. But Chris Bosh with the board. Oh, Eddie Curry coming through and snagging that. Give me the midi with Chris Paul. 24 points. Big green lights. We got our 2-point lead back. 2 big blocks to save our possessions there, which you gotta love. Just gotta shut him down. He gets held by the screen. That's a little deep though, and it doesn't fall, but a really, really clutch board, and the white in the corner falls, but only at 2 points because of that Chris Bosh jump shot in the corner. Get it back to him. Ooh, he's jumping too early. Thank you. Chris Paul open in another green light three. 27 points, 8 assists, and he has sharpshooter takeover. I said tack over. Activated. Oh, another full white is not going to be falling for his Anthony Edwards. Get it back to our CP3, and he's got to force a foul to stop us because we had a beautiful look in the paint there. But, yeah, is what it is. He's going to be, all right, he's on-balling on the inbounds. Not a good idea. Chris Paul catch and shoot off the pass. 30 points. There we go. A 6-point lead now developing for us. Shut down the Glenn Rice and Anthony Edwards cheese, and we will be golden. There we go. Stop that. Oh, look at Batum getting it. Let's throw it into Anthony Edwards. Get the easy 2-point dunk, and there we go. Expanding our lead just a little bit. All right, he's trying to run quick and get some buckets off there, but as long, oh, beautiful, beautiful defense by CP3. Baited him into a nice little shot. Oh, he's debating to quit. We got our lead, and now he's debating to quit once we get this full takeover. But let's see, get it back to CP3. Oh, my man's just on skates. Get to the basket, and CP3 jamming it down to 32 points. There we go. CP3 has taken over in this last back out here to Chris Paul. Could have had the 3, didn't want to risk anything, but leaving Anthony Edwards open, never a good idea. Thank you. Catch and shoot. 9 assists for Chris Paul. Killing it. Just one more, and we got that cheeky little double-double. There we go. Drawing the charge too. My man was getting too comfortable with those moves at half court. Thank you. I'll take that. Nice. Beautiful. There we go. A nice defense. CP3 playing it well. Oh, I was hoping we could cheese another little charge there, but it didn't work. Yeah, there we go. Anthony Edwards, play some defense. Give me that over to CP3. And we got the off dribble. Oh, we're not greening anymore with CP3, which is a little bit tough. He's throwing it down to Anthony Edwards. We knew that was coming. To play some great defense going up 14 into the 4th quarter. We took over in the 3rd. Ooh, my man's is playing. Oh, I thought he was playing a little bit of off-ball. Doesn't look like he's too much here, but green lights with CP3. Thank you. 35 points. Honestly, has played significantly better than I thought he would by like a long shot. Oh, we still got there a little bit, and the white, it doesn't fall, and he drops another board. My man's is having some trouble debating another quit, but here we go. Let's see if we can get on the bucket with, oh, he's only got a pause timer left. Maybe, yeah, he was just running out his pause timer. So there we go. But I'm going to continue because I don't want to go out like that. I'm trying to get There, I wanted to look at the box score, but he left anyway. But here it is. I think we had 38 points, 35, 38 points that we finished off with Chris Paul and had those 10 assists. Chris Paul, honestly, when it comes to 6-foot PGs, I think he might be my favorite. That and maybe AI. I think they're in competition for a bit. CP3 killed it. Awesome game for him. And again, I apologize. If you were a sub, we had to do it to you. Chris Paul, too godly. Like the video, you guys did enjoy. Subscribe if you guys are new on that road at 26.7K. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And I will see y'all in the next video.